We stand at a great moment in Scottish history, a defining moment of Scotland's future. But do we stand with clear minds and firm conviction on the decision which faces us? I think not. There is so much noise about the effect the outcome might have on business, jobs, the economy in Scotland. It seems we have forgotten the reason we're having this referendum in the first place. Do you think on the eve of the emancipation of the slaves in America, that their primary concern was whether or not they'd still have a job the next day? The issue that is at the core of this is democracy. The views and ideals of the people in Scotland are not being reflected in the government which rules over us. Have you noticed the apprehension, the sense of responsibility of voting in this referendum, where your vote will directly determine the future of the country? Have you felt this way voting in a general election? Would you like to? Independence has been described by Mr. Cameron as being like a divorce. Dare I ask which sex Scotland represents in that metaphor? The last-minute changes to the power of the Scottish Parliament do sound like the desperate pleadings of somebody at the end of a relationship. I know things haven't been good, but I can change, this time it will be different. A better analogy is that of somebody leaving home, taking that step into the unknown in order to complete control over their lives, to affect the big decisions. In 2003, when Iraq was invaded, were you out in the street waving your Union Jack, shouting "Tally-ho"? Because I wasn't. Leaving the United Kingdom does not, however, change our past. No Olympic medals need be given back. The sacrifices that were made in the world wars will forever remain part of our history and will always be remembered and be revered. This isn't about changing yesterday. It's about having a different tomorrow. One where we can decide our own fate. One where future collaboration will still be possible. Clearly, there are costs in setting up an independent state. Estimates for the costs of creating all the additional government departments and functions that would entail are in the hundreds of millions. Less than a tenth the cost of the London Olympics, roughly the ratio of Scotland's population to that of the UK. This is a decision for our long-term future, for the future of our children. Let us not let the transient interim period dictate our decision. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The debate has been reduced to whether Scotland is better off financially staying in the UK, something nobody can truly know. Is wealth really the primary goal here? The eyes of the world are upon us. Is that how we want to be seen, as a worried, selfish people? Let us show them our courage, decency and determination. Let us strive for great, not greed. Yet, this is not a time for flag-waving nationalism. This is about democracy. Either outcome in the referendum allows for national pride. We will always have our wee bit hill and glen. To be part of Scotland, to be Scottish, isn't in the land, in the history. It's in the hearts and the minds of the people here. It is from the hopes and dreams of all of us that the future will come. Let us be a nation again.